Hello, me mateys! Vuvi Yaloovie here, climbing up the ranked doubles ladder with my favourite Pokemon, Alcremie, me mateys. So, this time it is more or less going back to our team. We've had a nice pit stop with our Pokemon, and now we're getting back into the swing of things for this season. Let's see. We could... I think Fake Out's just still very nice for Raichu over Volt Switch. Volt Switch is also very nice in certain situations where we might need to switch out against Charizard, like get a Volt Switch onto it, switch out into, say, Armarouge. That could be very nice. But we'll try and make it work like this, me mateys, and we're going to keep the preamble pretty short this time. And let's go into the battles and see how we do for this. Okay, we've got a Mega Steelix here, and with Sneasler, Rotom Wash 2. Ooh. Very tough team to go up against if it weren't for the fact that we had Mudsdale to deal with like half of their Pokemon. So we can definitely see Rotom coming in and Sinistcha by virtue of just having this Mudsdale. It's such a problem for them. We need Audino. I think we can get away with Mega Audino here. Mega Raichu doesn't quite fit the bill of KOing their Pokemon. I mean, sure, we can Drain Punch a lot of their team and then Volt Tackle the rest. But I think going with regular Raichu should be fine. We can Oko the Sneasler anyway with Volt Tackle. And then Armarouge. Or... yeah, I think we have Armarouge, even if they do have Steelix. Ooh. Am I making the wrong decision? I think not. Okay, let's go for Armarouge anyway. Oh no. Because if you want to lead your Steelix, it should be Armarouge Steelix for Trick Room, right? Because we don't necessarily need Trick Room. Yeah, Steelix Rotom, so it is the Mudsdale counter. Let's see. I forgot who's slower between Steelix and Mudsdale. However... Earthquake seems very applicable here, so... Ooh. I think I can still get away with like protecting the Audino this turn and going for the high horsepower. I don't think this will KO the Steelix though. Yeah, okay. And then it should be, oh, just Sinistcha. You just want the Mudsdale off the field. Okay. I should have protected the Mudsdale then. Okay, so will Hydro Pump miss? Okay, you land the Will-O-Wisp. Never mind. I think I go for Mega Audino, and then we need... we need the... oof. Yeah, we need to do a double switch, I think, here. Actually, I think I can stay in with the Audino. Go for a Trick Room, because Rotom should be faster than Armarouge. And hope that Hydro Pump misses right. Or landing that Will-O-Wisp was so good for them. Go for the Rage Powder. Mudsdale's not really good into Rotom anyway. And you do connect the Hydro Pump. That's unfortunate. We do survive. But Armorous just needs to take down this Sinistcha, and then we should be fine. Okay. We'll Life Dew first. Protect on the Armorous, since I'd like to have a chance of surviving here, and I want to see if this Sinistcha is going to switch out now. Because I have a feeling they're going to switch out because they can bring in the Steelix, right? And so if we protect the next... If we go into... Oh, they don't switch? Okay. They're probably just going for, like, Marchagacha and Hydro Pump. Yeah. Okay, so next turn, Burn on Audino kind of matters, but it's only on a timer now. And then another... Oh, just a light screen. Gee. I'm playing too passively, me mateys. Okay, fair enough. I'll take it. I'll take it. Let's go for the Heat Wave anyway. Makes sense, though. Let's see. Rotoms usually run, like, Electric Move, Hydro Pump, and then Protect, and then it's usually... No, there's probably no Protect on this Rotom. It's Light Screen, Will-O-Wisp, Hydro Pump, and then Thunderbolt, right? We won't survive a Hydro Pump if it connects, but if we can get it back up to full HP on Armorous, then that'd be very nice. Does about half. So a Dazzling Gleam might be able to do it, but Thunderbolt won't be able to KO. Very nice. So this should prompt a Hydro Pump play or a switch out on the Sinistcha, right? 2 turns left at Trick Room. They could reverse Trick Room on me too here. Let's see. Steelix. Your last Pokemon's probably Sneasler, right? For Fake Out? Okay, Rage Powder, Light Screen, then you should... Well, considering it's only 2 turns left at Trick Room, you probably won't Trick Room here. Yeah, you go for the Protect and you try Hydro Pumping the Armorous this turn. Yeah, just straight Hydro Pump. Okay, last turn at Trick Room, so if they can land another Hydro Pump, that's pretty good for the Rotom. But I think I can still get away with Dazzling Gleaming here, and hoping that Heat Wave does connect. Will the Psyshock KO though? Or I'll still think I go Heat Wave just in case if they do switch in their Steelix again. I don't think you would, but like, you know. Okay, that should just be. Oh, never mind. They had Citrus. Unfortunate. Marchagacha. And that should be enough for Thunderbolt to KO. Or the... Yeah, the Heat Wave after the Dazzling Gleam was not it. Oh, well, that's okay, me mateys. They usually do run Citrus, so I don't know what I was thinking there. And Hydro Pump connects. Oh, that's alright. Oh dear me mateys, very good. Oh, we love to see it. Okay. Let's see. How could we utilize this then? We have to go for Raichu now. Alright. You probably just switch in your Steelix now, right? You switch it out for Sinister, so I think going for a Mega Audino Dazzling Gleam here should be fine. Because I want to use Healer for the Mudsdale. So we're going to rely on that to happen, and we'll try and Volt Tackle this Rotom, since we're outside of Trick Room. Yep, that's okay. Rage Powder should still do a nice amount of damage anyway. Yep, not too bad. And then we should barely be able to get it. Oh, no, with Light Screen still up. Yeah. Yep, we should be able to get the KO even if Light Screen goes back up. So now, I think what I do, I go for another Dazzling Gleam and another Volt Tackle. Even if they go for Light Screen and bring in the Steelix next turn, we can protect on the Audino and go with the Mudsdale. So let's Volt Tackle again, expecting them to Rage Powder, right? They don't Rage Powder, so that's very nice. Critical hit. Unfortunate that it won't really matter for Dazzling Gleam to KO because of another Light Screen, right? But yeah. If Machigacha doesn't burn this Raichu, that's very nice. Oh, unfortunate, but we should get a healer proc this turn. Maybe? Yep, doing some decent damage. Raichu gets cured of burn, so very good. Very good. And now I think I go for a Trick Room this turn. Because they can't Thunderbolt the Audino. And then I Volt Tackle this Rotom again, expecting them to Rage Powder. This way, because of their low HP, even a Rock Slide from my Mudsdale should be able to KO. And if you let me remove your Sinister, then that's really good for Mudsdale too. So yeah, let's go with this. You can't click Thunderbolt into my Audino. You have to risk the Hydro Pump missing. And yeah. And we didn't want to click Volt Tackle into the Sinister, primarily for this particular reason. Yep, so we removed the Rotom. And now we just need Healer. Oh, maybe Trick Room wasn't the best option here then. Because now they can just click Heavy Slam into the Audino. However, we still have a small line into this. A very small line, but it's a line nonetheless. So we go for the Protect. And we hope that Healer cures the Mudsdale. That's really it. If it doesn't cure the Mudsdale, then we kind of lose hope. Yes. And let's see. Because a high horsepower can still get the Sneasler even if it is burned. But the Steelix is going to be the most problematic because of the high defense stat, right? Even a high horsepower from a burnt Mudsdale, not going to do anything to a Steelix. So let's go for this. High horsepower into the Raichu, as you'd expect. And is it close combat into the Raichu? No, it's Diaclaw. Okay. Do we get the healer proc? No healer proc. Oh, that's unfortunate. Life Dew and hope for the best, I suppose. Maybe a double protect? No, it's not going to work out too well. Actually, no, we can still get away with a Life Dew. I think we can still get away with a Life Dew and then high horsepower the Sneasler. Because I think a burn, even if a burn, we should still be able to get the Sneasler. But if they're Focus Sash, then that's kind of it. Wide Guard. Very good, but we don't have Earthquake, so unfortunate. And it doesn't KO the Sneasler anyway, so that's not very good. We do have a lot of defense, so we might be able to survive the Diaclaw before we go down? Nah, we don't. Okay. Yeah. And critical hit too, so there was no chance of it. Unfortunate. Okay, so Burn Mudsdale. Let's see. Burn Mudsdale. So high horsepower is probably going into the Raichu anyway. There's not really much reason. I mean, we get resisted by the Sinistcha anyway. I think I'm gonna fake out the Steelix and just keep on going for the Sneasler, expecting them to switch out into Sinistcha anyway. Okay. Trying to make it work with a Burn Mudsdale. It's not gonna end well, I don't think. Alright, we have the HP for one turn, and then it's going to be very difficult from there. Alright, last turn of Trick Room 2, so Marchigacha should be the play from there, Sinistcha. And then, what would be the most likeliest to KO? Probably not a high horsepower. I think going Heavy Slam might be the best way to get rid of it. Yeah, it's going to be very problematic, but... oh dear. Because we can still Drain Punch the Steelix. But... from a regular Raichu, it's not going to work. Alright, let's see how much this is doing. Just not enough. Oh no. And Marchigacha's just got to recover all that HP back. Unfortunate. Oh, that's alright. Okay, let's see. What could we do? That's kind of enough for Volt Tackle to KO though. But with a high horsepower coming into the Raichu next turn, it's still not going to be enough. Gonna go for it. Gonna high horsepower this Steelix now. Yeah, Steelix has like 230 defense, and like Mega Steelix is even better than that. So like, not quite. Not in our favor. But let's see if we can get the Sinistcha. Nah. No way. No how. But we do paralyze the Sinistcha. It's not over. It's still not over, but this is kind of what we need. High horsepower goes into Steelix. Nowhere near enough. And it's probably just the double KO with, yep, Marchigacha. Very good. So what I probably needed to do there, Heavy Slam the Sinistcha again, go for the Volt Tackle and Heavy Slam, and then hope that we can they miss on the high horsepower, and then we Drain Punch and high horsepower the Steelix after that. Oh dear, but it's nice to see Mega Steelix doing well, even if it kind of didn't get to click that many moves into Pokemon. But that's alright, the mateys. Nice Ultra Ball pit stop again now that we've kind of made our headway into rank 2 of Ultra Ball. So let's keep on going, me mateys. Ooh. Oh, I love the variations I'm seeing here. Mega Greninja with potential for Mega Dragonite. And then you'd probably want Life Orb, Garchomp, and this team looks like a Focus Sash Sneasler. It could be White Herb too, but with Whimsicott, I think it's just better off to have Focus Sash for that team. This is a really good game for Vaporeon. And it's not too bad for Mudsdale too. Let's see. There's nothing wrong with leading Raichu here though, just to scout the competition. And then Vaporeon, and my choice between Mudsdale or Alcremie is pretty nice. Considering you're running Mega Greninja, it's likely they're not going to stay on the dark typings, so Mudsdale should be okay for this. This is probably a Mega Audino angle. If they bring in the Dragonite, we can definitely just chip it down with Dazzling Gleam, easy. And then we have Raichu for Fake Out. And in case if one of their Pokemon has, Thunderbolt, we can leverage Raichu for Lightning Rod there. Let's see. I don't think we need to worry about a taunt. But I do need to be careful of Encore the next turn. So I'll go for the Mega this turn, just in case if they want to Draco Meteor us. I don't think I need Mega Raichu for this, so I'll go for this, go for a Trick Room, and then fake out this Dragonite to remove Multiscale. So they don't Mega their Dragonite, so it's probably Inner Focus Extreme Speed then, so that's unfortunate, but not the end of the world, I suppose you could say. Boink! Not too bad, Raichu. And it's Tailwind Whimsicott, so probably don't know about Audino getting Trick Room. And it is Physical Dragonite. Unfortunate, but that's okay. Getting critical hits, very unfortunate, but now we kind of just respect the fact that can Encore either one of us here, and that'd be pretty detrimental. So I'll just go for a Dazzling Gleam. I don't think you're worried about the... Actually, I could just do a double switch here too. Since it's Physical Dragonite, you're not likely to have Surf, and Aqua Tail's not really used on Dragonite anyway, so I'm pretty fine to do a double switch here. A little bit strange, but it should work. Especially if we want to go for Encore next turn. And then Mudsdale. So we should Heavy Slam or Rock Slide, and then Ice Beam this Dragonite. Since it's Inner Focus, they won't survive no matter what happens. Okay, we take absolutely no damage from Rock Slide there, so a Protect from the Dragonite seems likely, and then if you have Energy Ball, that's going straight into probably Mudsdale, I'd say. Yeah, since if you have Sneasler in the back, you'd probably want to send it into the Mudsdale. So we'll just go for a nice Ice Beam, and then a Heavy Slam into this Whimsicott. Should take it down to Sash, and then Ice Beam should be able to feint the Dragonite from here. No Yache Berries, so very nice Vaporeon. Very nice, very nice. Alright, let's see. You saw the Ice Beam, so Garchomp doesn't seem as likely here. No Energy Ball, so it is Moonblast. Garchomp doesn't seem likely, but you'd probably want your Sneasler now. Because Garchomp seems... I mean, you could get away with Earthquaking Protect, but against Mudsdale, it's still not going to KO even with Life Orb. So it's a very tough decision, and it's T-Tar. Let's see. I think we can Scald this Whimsicott, just in case if they want to go into something different, right? The rest of their options are usually physically oriented. Greninja can get away with physical attacking set, but I think it's always better to Scald the Whimsicott slot, and then high horsepower the T-Tar here. Could go for a Scald on the T-Tar too to get burn right. Yeah, okay, I'll go with that, yep. And then I think I might just Rock Slide here. Just so we can get the Whimsicott. If we miss the Whimsicott too, that's a little bit problematic, but oh well, that's okay. Alright, let's see how we do with this. T-Tar protects, so that's very good. They won't take too much damage from Scald, thanks to Sand. And Charm, oh, that's unfortunate. Rock Slide. And Whimsicott does avoid, so that's not great. But Whimsicott still goes down thanks to Sand, but Charm will make it so that their Sneasler doesn't actually get KO'd by high horsepower. But it is Garchomp instead. Let's see. A double up from both these Pokemon, considering you protected. Okay. You should try and protect your Garchomp since you know we have Ice Beam. So a Scald should be okay here. And then just doubling up into this T-Tar should be okay. It's not going to do that much damage. Yep, here's the Protect. And you should try for a double on your T-Tar anyway. No, you don't. So you do risk the Scald getting a potential KO here. They do have a lot of special defense, so this might not even KO. Yeah. Okay, that's alright. Stone Edge into the Vaporeon. Not gonna KO the Vaporeon, so that's very nice. Okay, Mudsdale shouldn't go down here. It should be protected on the Garchomp Earthquake, right? So we'll go for a... We'll go for an Ice Beam onto the Garchomp. We're probably not going to survive the turn, but that's okay. And then we'll protect with the Mudsdale. Yep, that's nice. So if you click anything other than Stomping Tantrum into the Mudsdale, we should be fine. Yep, so it is Protect Earthquake, and Vaporeon will be going down here, unfortunately. Okay, how do I want to play this? 2 turns left of Sandstorm. We have Fake Out, but I don't think I need Fake Out for this. I think I can get away with Raichu here. Because they just protected. And they can't click Earthquake, otherwise they're going to KO their T-Tar. So... let's see... High horsepower... Yeah, I fake out the Garchomp and I go for the high horsepower into the T-Tar. Don't think I need Fake Out for this. T-Tar goes for another Protect, but it doesn't work. So we do prevent them from moving this turn, so that's very nice. And High Horsepower connects. Oh, very good, me mateys. Oh, that's very good. The power of regular Raichu. Not bad, not bad. Alright, now we can just click Drain Punch and Protect on the Mudsdale this turn. Because now they can just click Earthquake without cause for concern, right? And now it's definitely up to Mega Audino for doing the work here. Earthquake. We say see you later to Raichu. 07, I suppose. Goodbye, Raichu. You are a very big help, so very good. Thank you, Raichu. Very big help. Okay. Even without Mega, you're still a nice help for us. And they could probably tell it was definitely Mega Raichu X because of the physical moves, right? We just go for a Trick Room here, and if we can get Trick Room up, we should be able to win no matter what happens. Unfortunately, we have to stay with a -2 Mudsdale, but Dazzling Gleam should easily be able to finish the Garchomp here. Oh, they had Iron Head. Oh, very good. But that's still not going to be enough for Mega Audino. We are absolutely very tanky, and you needed like a critical hit Stomping Tantrum, I'd reckon. But yeah. Getting up another Trick Room. Very nice, me mateys. And then a Dazzling Gleam should be able to finish off the Garchomp after Stomping Tantrum. Very good. Dazzling Gleam has no chance to miss here, so you probably just Protect and then hope for like a quintuple Protect, I suppose, or quadruple Protect. Yeah. So High Horsepower and then Dazzling Gleam. Fortunately, we're not burned, so we don't have to worry about a timer. We can just still keep on going for Dazzling Gleams. And yep, there we go, me mateys. Very good. Mega Audino. Oh boy. They gave me a very good run. The T-Tar was probably the most concerning because of the increased special defense from Sand. And then not having Ice Beam to deal with the Garchomp was also a little bit scary too. But we did have the Mega Audino to clear out both of them if we really needed to. I just wanted to make sure that Audino got in pretty safely against Mega T-Tar, just in case if they landed a Stone Edge and Iron Head, right? Because that would be enough to KO the Audino. I didn't know if they were going to run Iron Head, but I knew a Stomping Tantrum had a chance of KOing the Audino after a Rock Slide, so very close, all things considered. It just mattered whether or not they kept the T-Tar for the end, and my opponent definitely did recognize that because they did try and double Protect there, but me mateys, we managed to beat it out. The 30% chance. Very good, me mateys. Alright, let's keep on going. Okay. Ooh, oh, the Glimmora, Gardevoir, and Basculegion? Oh no, me mateys, what is this? We don't have... Oh, it's tempting to use Mega Raichu here, but you could make an argument for Mega Audino in case if, like, Gardevoir gets out of hand, right? Either way, Audino Mudsdale is still a fantastic option here. We can't outspeed the Glimmora with Armor, so we do have to be careful of that. And then, if things go wrong, I think we can get away with Vaporeon and Raichu. Basculegion. It's just the Basculegion that always makes me like worry about what's going to happen. Mega Glimmora is a little bit problematic, but I don't think you'd have Mega Glimmora in front of Mudsdale. So I think we can get away with, as weird as it sounds, Armarouge and Raichu. because Armarouge can deal with Ninetales and King Gambit better than Vaporeon can handle it. Sure, we have more defensive coverage with Vaporeon in this matchup, but Armarouge should secure us the win, especially if we need to get back up Trick Room. So I think this is a Mega Raichu angle, but Mega Audino can be helpful here too. So it's the Whimsicott and the Glimmora, so very good. We just high horsepower this this Glimmora without any concern, right? You should Sludge Bomb the Audino, or at least Spiky Shield, right? I need to cover for Spiky Shield play turn 1, so I'm going to protect this turn. And it is Mega Glimmora, so if we get off the Trick Room, we'll be able to deal some massive damage and potential OHKO this... oh, never mind. They click Spiky Shield turn 1, so that's very good. That means, unless if you're clicking Taunt, we should always get off the Trick Room here. And it's just Tailwind. Very good, me mateys. Alright. We need to spread the awareness of who gets Trick Room, me mateys. We definitely do. Show this video to other people so you know that Audino gets Trick Room and you're not clicking Tailwind into us, right? Well, how many seasons are we in and people still don't know about Trick Room? Audino? I guess Audino's not that popular? Mainstream? Mainstream. Audino's not that mainstream, but yeah. That's okay. I think going for a Protect on Audino here, just so we conserve our HP a bit, and then going for a high horsepower, expecting them to switch out, right? High horsepower will do a lot of damage into their team. I'm not sure about Mega Glimmora's weight, so I think high horsepower is just safer. Yep. Goodbye, Glimmora. Unfortunate to see you go. You do have a pretty cool design, but yeah. Mudsdale just shoves you aside. Unfortunate. That's okay. Not too bad, me mateys. Alright. Let's see. It should be Ninetales. Yep. Good on your Ninetales. We can Heavy Slam that and then go for a Dazzling Gleam to cover for Focus Sash. No need to Mega this turn. We'll just go straight into it. Let me just make sure I didn't Mega, because that's happened before, me mateys. Alright, and then Heavy Slam into this Ninetales. Oh, very good. They protect the Ninetales. So we will at least remove Sash from the Sash potential from Whimsicott. But yes. Dazzling Gleam won't do anything, so this should tell them that Audino's more of a support Pokemon, not going to do any damage anytime soon. I think we can just leverage that fact and go into Armarouge now. Heavy Slam will be able to KO the Ninetales, but just in case if they switch out, Armarouge should be able to deal with King Gambit, right? If it's Gardevoir, Heavy Slam's going to KO it anyway, so this should be fine. Basculegion will be the only threat to this play, so I still go for it. So let's go into Armarouge, and then Heavy Slam this Ninetales. So they should switch out into probably Basculegion if they have it, or just take the hit. Yep, so this is most likely Basculegion. Yep. Okay. The nice thing is we can confirm if they are in fact Choice Scarf Basculegion on this turn too. Because if they protect this turn, because it's last turn of Trick Room, yeah, we should be able to see what they're going for here. And since it's Basculegion and not Gardevoir, I don't think we need the Mudsdale anymore. We just need to protect this Armarouge. So very good, me mateys. Protect the Armarouge this turn, and then we'll try and high horsepower this this Basket Legion. We should be faster than it on the Raichu slot, but yeah, you never know, you never know. They could be wave crashing us, or they could be protecting, right? If they protect, they're not Choice Scarf, and that should be good for Raichu to come in and start sweeping pretty much. So let's go for this. So they have Protect on the Whimsicott. Let's see if they have Protect on the Basket Legion. No Protect on the Basket Legion. And a straight Wave Crash for the Mudsdale. Okay. Right. They do get KO'd to Wave Crash thanks to that, so that's very nice. Let's see. I think we can just go for Trick Room again, and then Armourouge should be able to handle it here. Even if Armourouge faints, we can stall out the turns of our own Trick Room, or even remove our Trick Room with Audino, and then proceed to sweep with Mega Raichu X here. Let's just make sure that Trick Room is expired. Yes, it is. Okay. Oh, sometimes it happens to be babies. Okay, and then Protect on the Mudsdale. Unless if you have double Shadow Ball, you shouldn't be able to get the... or freeze the Armourouge, you should be able to get us here. Straight Blizzard. Yep, so unless if this freezes, this should be okay. Because I can just start Heavy Slamming next turn if we get off the freeze. If we get off the Trick Room. No freezes, so Armourouge is very nice here, and now it's just Heatwave City. Well, I wouldn't wish upon a Heatwave on any city, but we'll just go for the Heavy Slam. Doesn't really matter who, but I suppose that Ninetales is more likelier to survive. Thanks to Focus Sash. But I think the Whimsicott has Focus Sash anyway. There. Another Heavy Slam. Very nice Mudsdale. And we didn't need to Mega the Raichu after all, me mateys. Not too bad. Alright. Not too bad at all. Ooh. Alright. Very good. Pretty standard, but still pretty good. Oh dear, alright. We gotta make people more aware of Audino. Share Mega Audino teams around your friend circle so that you know that Audino gets Trick Room, and so that you can not lead Tailwind into it. But I do understand, me mateys, Audino is not a mainstream Pokemon, nor is it meta, but you know what, me mateys, we don't mind that. Okay. Ooh. The Annihilate. The Lonesome Annihilate. There's no final Gambit to worry about, so we're very fine on that front. Let's see. Mega Charizard Y can pose a bit of a threat. I think it's nice having Armourouge to lead off. I kind of like Alcremie here. Because if you're Mega Charizard, either Mega Charizard, you can't boost up your Mega Charizard to feint the Armourouge turn 1, even if it's Mega Charizard X, and Scorching Sands is not an OHKO. So Armourouge Raichu should be fine. If they lead Garchomp, I think we can get away with Alcremie. And then Audino or Mudsdale should be fine here. Let's see. Mudsdale for Sylveon, I'd reckon. Yeah. We need to leverage Trick Room after Charizard goes down. And if it's Mega Charizard X, then Raichu's actually not the great option here. So let's see if it is Mega Charizard X here. Or if it's Y. Sylveon and Farigiraf. They lead their anti-Trick Room. So that's very nice. Let's see. I don't think I need to have Raichu here, but I need to implant some damage off of this this Sylveon here. So we'll go for the Psyshock, and then Mudsdale should be nice, but they should Hyper Beam us, right? I don't want to take a Hyper Beam for free, and I kind of want to see what they're doing with the Giraffe, so I think Protecting is actually a better option here. Yeah. This ensures if you Calm Mind, we still get through it thanks to Psyshock, and if you Trick Room, well, we can bring in Mudsdale next turn. Yeah, and Sylveon's taking too much damage from that anyway, so very good, me mateys. Okay, that's not enough for, ooh, might be enough for Hyper Beam to KO, but yeah, now we can just go into Mudsdale. I think that should be fine. Unless if you Hyper Beam the Raichu slot, we should be fine here. Yeah. Hopefully. Alright, let's see what we can do here. You are faster than my Armourouge in Trick Room. I mean, you're slower, so you will move first. Thunderbolt. Oh, don't think it's enough for Hyper Voice, but might be enough for Hyper Beam. Oh, they let the Hyper Beam me, no, Mudsdale. Oh, my poor Mudsdale. Oh my goodness, that's great. Oh, they always land the Hyper Beam when I switch into Mudsdale. How unfortunate. How unfortunate. But that's okay, me mateys. Sylveon will go down for it, but not too bad, me mateys. That was a really good Hyper Beam read there. Oh, we love to see it. Alright, King Gambit should be coming in next for Sucker Punch, right? Yeah. Oh dear, I'm so glad I have Focus Sash Mudsdale for exactly that reason. Well, not exactly that reason, but right. You should like Sucker Punch. I don't think a Sucker Punch should feint the Armourouge here. But even still, I don't need to do that this turn. I can just get in a Trick Room. And then, ooh. Actually, who do I have? Raichu and Alcremie. Raichu, Alcremie. Your last Pokemon should be, Charizard, if I'm not mistaken. So you should Sucker Punch the, oh, you Sucker Punch the Armourouge! Oh, no! We get off the high horsepower, and that's enough for a regular Raichu to KO with Drain Punch. And you Psychic. Yeah, very good. Okay. Alright. Not too bad. Let's see. We should be faster than the King Gambit. So it's either between Raichu or Alcremie here. I think Raichu, right? We want to remove this Giraffe. Because they're still going to click Sucker Punch. No, I think I go Alcremie. Because if I Alluring Voice... yeah, that should be okay. And then we protect this turn so they don't Kowtow us. And if they go for another Trick Room, and protect, then we kind of just run this back. Yeah. So Alluring Voice should be able to get them. Come on, Alcremie, Life Orb! Very nice. Of course it was going to KO. Oh, even with a critical hit. My goodness, Alcremie, don't need to do that. Let's see. It was going to do about 50% anyway, so it was always going to KO. And Psychic for the Alcremie slot. Not going to do terribly much. So very good, me mateys. Let's see who their last Pokemon is, because we may need to have Trick Room up for this, or we could just leverage Mega Raichu here. It's good to... Yeah, yep. Leverage Mega Raichu. Timid Charizard, we can Oko with... we can Oko with Volt Tackle anyway, so that should be fine. We just need to focus this Farigiraf now. I don't think we need Trick Room. So go for the Psyshock on Charizard, I think. Let's see. And then Mystical Fire this Farigiraf. Oh, if you're Mega Charizard X, that's going to be a little bit worse for wear, but... Charizard Y, very good. Oh, ooh, because if it was Charizard X, I'd have to actually double up into this Charizard. So that Raichu can get the KO with Volt Tackle. Heat Wave, not going to do much to Armarouge. Will KO the Alcremie, unfortunately, but that's okay. Okay, very nice. And Thunderbolt. Right. So you know we're Mega Raichu something. Still no access to Fake Out, so I think... Or it's close, right? It's very close. We don't want to give him Thunderbolt just yet. I need to confirm if this Charizard's going to protect this turn, right? Protect this turn, Psychic the Raichu, right? So we protect the Raichu this turn because they have to go for a Solar Beam into the Charizard. We don't need to Mega this turn, so we can cover for Thunderbolt going off, right? Weather Ball, very good. And is it Thunderbolt again, or is it Psychic? Oh, look at that damage. Thank you, Flash, Fire, Sunny Day. Okay. Good, my gracious, me mateys. Thunderbolt, very good, me mateys. Alright, no Protect on the Charizard, so I think we can just, go for a... just go for a regular Volt Tackle. Oh, let's show off the Mega Raichu X anyway. Let's see. Yep, show off the Mega Raichu X. Not too bad, me mateys. We'll always survive a Psychic, but the Weather Ball we won't survive if they're Timid Charizard next turn. That Heat Wave just did so much damage, so they kind of have to Psychic their Armarouge and go for a Solar Beam or Scorching Sands if they have it. Okay, let's see who's faster, because if it's Timid Charizard, we'll always survive. If it's Modest Charizard, we outspeed. So it's Timid Charizard, very good, very good. We should survive. No, we don't survive! It wasn't a critical hit. No, me mateys! Oh, that... Oh, max special attack. No, that was the highest of high rolls. Oh no, me mateys. The highest of the high rolls, just absolutely annihilating the Raichu here. Jeez, imagine if the Raichu goes down, I Mega the Raichu and they get the Thunderbolt off. I mean, we move faster, but if we miss the Heat Wave, oh no, me mateys. I was confident too. I was so confident. I will survive. It usually is in Raichu's favor. Actually, no, not a Weather Ball. We never survive the Weather Ball, I don't think. Yeah, especially that we're not running any special defense. Oh no, Raichu. Yeah, wait, hold on a moment. Yeah, 5 and 10, no special defense. Oh no, yeah, with 13 special defense with my usual Mega Raichu build. Oh my goodness, yeah, it's absolute central. Oh dear, I'll just make a screenshot of that. Oh no. Yeah, no, here's the damage calculation, me mateys. It was a guaranteed OHKO on no special defense Raichu. With 13 points in our usual Raichu build to outspeed, like, Trick Room Raichu, right? If we were Trick Room Raichu, we'd go for the Trick Room on the Armarouge, and then we'd have to play around the fact that they could reverse our Trick Room at any time, right? But yeah, oh, that's funny. Oh, very good. Yeah, yeah, because even timid Charizard has a 56% chance without special defense investment. If we had like 5 points or even 10 points on Raichu, 11 points on Raichu. If we had 11 points on special defense, we'd only have a 6.25% chance of surviving. So probably need to think about that. Oh dear, but considering we're running Jolly, outspeeding the Charizard should be our priority, I suppose, for max speed Charizards. Oh no. Thankfully, Armarouge did save us there, but good my gracious, it was closer than it needed to be. Oh no. Oh, I love that. Oh, thank you, Armarouge. Oh, that was great. Oh, that's so silly. I love it. I love it. Alright, so, not gonna be much of an end of session ramble this time. Keeping things a little bit more succinct this video. Alright, so, me mateys, that will be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I'm Vuvi Yaloovie, and I will see you in the next one. Ta and ta-ta.